This is day number 238, and if you're a founder, my name is Jordan. I'm the founder of dayNumber.io, and if it's your first time watching this, I've been documenting my journey for the last 238 days, every single day. I think I missed one day. That's it, but pretty much every single day, and I've been going live for the last pretty much 41 days. And I go live every day, and really who I'm looking to support is early stage founders, startup founders who are mission driven, and want to support you to help you to fulfill your mission and not to quit, and be that example of what it means to not quit. And yesterday didn't get much done actually. For some reason I just felt like stuck, and I feel like I couldn't do anything. And I just was like feeling like what's the point of all this? Why am I doing this? I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with this, and I'm not getting any results that I want, and I feel like this is pointless. And I'm sure people here as a founder, who's watching this, you felt that way. It's like you're not getting any traction, you're not making any money from it, or maybe you had some traction, then it kind of like went down a bit. But for me, because I don't know, something was, I was just feeling like I didn't want to do anything, and I wanted to give up. But because I knew I had to log something that day at the end of the day, and I knew that I've been putting myself out there publicly, that I'm building something, I knew I had to keep going no matter what. And so I'm thankful for doing these, and that's why I suggest to anybody here that's watching, if you are building something, is to document your journey. And that's why I created dayNumber, even the tool, to help you document your journey and share it with somebody. Share that journey with somebody, and share your journey, even on the days where you don't feel like it, because that's what's really kept me going these last 238 days, right? So and I'm hoping that I help somebody who's out there that's watching this, that because you watch this video or you joined dayNumber, that you didn't quit. You kept going, and you actually impacted the lives that you were meant to impact, right? So thank you guys for tuning in, if you're tuning in for the first time. And the path to anything that you're doing is not going to be easy, right? You gotta like I said, you gotta know that you gotta have a big why on why you're doing this. Because if I didn't have a why that's big enough, like my family, the mission that I'm doing, I probably wouldn't have kept going, right? So I'm thankful for everybody here that's tuned in for the last how many days. Thankful for my buddy Paul, who helped me start this journey 238 days ago, when he gave me a call. He said, hey, do you want to go after a goal, for 30-day goal to accomplish something that would impress one another? And I'm glad I said yes, because that's when I started documenting my journey. Hey, I can't even say it. Hey, lol. Hey, Victor Spaler, what's going on? How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. And if you're tuning in right now, I'm just here with my boy Max. I usually go live earlier, but today I didn't go live that early because I had other plans. If it's your first time tuning in, I was just talking about, yesterday I really felt like giving up and, not continuing. But even though deep down I knew that I was going to continue, I just felt like not, really felt that urge of like, oh man, like what's the point of this? Thank you, hello, and thank you, Victor. Yes, this Max, say hi, see. Because I've been documenting my journey for the last 238 days, I knew that I had to keep going. I had to be the example of what it means to not quit. How many of you guys that are watching right now have felt like quitting before? Something that you're building or doing or pursuing, And I think the key thing is, like what I said, is you have to have a why that's big enough to keep going even through the hard days, right? So, I think that's the key, is when your why is big enough, no matter how bad you feel, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna push through those hard times, Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, everyone? Where are you guys tuning in from right now on this Sunday afternoon for me? Right now it's I think about 1:03 p.m. Yeah, where are you guys coming in from? What area? What country? I'm in Canada myself. And put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Actually, put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Yeah, if you guys can hear me. Or say yes, or I can hear you. Just want to make sure my audio is clear. And starting tomorrow, actually. Oh, thank you, Chris Karina Avila. Thank you for that confirmation there. Yeah, starting tomorrow, actually, I'm going to be running to win this thing called Entrepreneur of Impact. Chance to win 25 grand for startup, and also get a one-on-one time with Damon John on Shark Tank. So I'll put the link in the description of this video. And also on March 25th, I'm going to be live streaming at an event. I'm also a magician, if you guys didn't already know. That's why my handle is Magic Jordan. So I'll be performing magic, live streaming. That's on Wednesday from 2 p.m. Eastern or 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Probably for about a couple hours. So yeah, and right now I have an iPhone 11. The battery's not the best here, but I try to make it last as long. So hopefully, yeah, I'll get a good enough stream, like where it's like 2 hours. So, but yeah, where else is everybody tuning in from here? Where are you guys tuning in from? If you guys are just tuning in, my name is Jordan. I'm in Hamilton, Ontario, in Canada. Usually go for like a morning walk, like around 8 o'clock before work or something like that. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys tuning in from? I know you can hear Max. It's wet, eh? It's wet. Yeah, I know. Come on. Yeah, where are you guys all from? It's kind of quiet on these streets here on a Sunday. And America. Okay, America. I know I have to say it like that. Where are you from? Like I was saying, Hamilton, Ontario, in Canada. I'm in Canada. But yeah, love the US. I'd love to go back. Last time I was there, probably about, I don't know, I think 10 years. No, yeah, 2016, 10 years ago. Holy, almost 10 years ago. I think it was like November 2016 when I was there. Max, watch out. November 2016. Rembo Pro 67, yes. What's going on? Can't believe that's still a thing. Usually these things come and go, but from time to time, some things tend to last for a bit. When you're counting down something or counting up, and my daughter's listening, you get to obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You gotta say that. Hey, Rambo Pro. Okay, Max, come on, let's get off here. Let's go. I'm at my uncle's house. Okay, cool. What up, Unc? What's going on, Uncle? Uncle. Here's something there. So yeah, guys. What I was talking about earlier is about, if you're a founder watching this and you've ever felt like giving up, you got to watch this, because yesterday, that's how I felt. And like I was saying earlier, you got to have a why that's big enough that will continue to help you to keep going. And another thing that's helped me in the last 238 days is documenting my journey daily and sharing it publicly. And even if one person sees it, if you look at all my videos in the last 238 days, probably there was only a few views, but even if I got no views, I just knew that I was putting myself out there publicly and I couldn't give up, right? So, yeah, anybody here building something like a company or working towards accomplishing something where, you felt like giving up, but you kept going? Yeah, I would love to know. Yeah, I would love to know. What's up, Max? You hear the birds? Okay, let's go. Yeah. Where are you guys all tuning in from right now? If you guys are tuning in for the first time, Canada is a beautiful country. Yes, yes. There's so many parts of Canada that I haven't seen yet, and would love to, really explore at some point. So is America, if you're in America, in the U.S. But yeah, I've only been there a couple times. Where's everybody else here tuning in from? I know the other day we had like Australia, we had Wales, we had I think India one time. We had where do we have the Caribbean? Somebody was there visiting. Right now it's a very gray day. It was raining earlier, so that's probably why I didn't. Well, but yeah. Hey, anybody here? I like to talk about business on these walks. I like to talk about life. Yeah, really the journey of building something and really sharing that journey with you guys. And yeah, just want to share the backstory behind people who are up and coming and support you guys to be successful as well. So yeah, where are you guys all tuning in from? I'm just waiting for my boy Max. He's just doing his thing. It's cold there. It's cold there. It's a little bit cold. It was cold earlier. I mean, I liked and subscribed. Thank you, Chris Karina Avila. Thank you for the subscription. And if you turn on the notification bell, you'll see that I go live every day. Also on March 25th, I'll be going live during the afternoon as well to do the live event that I'm going to be hosting, doing magic and performing. Sorry, hold on one second, guys. Just trying to get this bagged up. All right. Ready to go, boy? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you guys for tuning in on this quiet day. Usually I'm out here, like earlier in the morning. Not really this late, but yeah, there's gonna be days, guys, where you feel like giving up, you feel like not going, and you just gotta dig deep and, like I said, know why you're doing what you're doing. Sometimes there is a point to pivot and do something different, and it might be for the best. Maybe that's what you're being called to do, but it's just, you have to know, if you actually made a commitment to do something and you told yourself you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. Right? Especially if you're documenting it. And that's what's helped me as well. It's just documenting the journey daily. Right? I think that's one of the biggest things. Yeah, I'm just here. Just at a park nearby. Yeah, it's very quiet today. Very quiet. You can see, obviously it's wet out, so there's nobody here. It's March break here. Yeah, where are you guys coming in from? And yeah, anybody here building a company, started something, building with AI? Yeah, because nowadays it's so easy to start something, start a company. Hey, look at these. Listen to the birds. Yeah, it's so easy to just start something nowadays, but the hardest thing is to keep going, because there's so many opportunities out there, right? I mean, you can make $1 million a million different ways, but it's really it's not about the money. Like I was saying yesterday, it's about why you're doing it. Why are you doing what you're doing is the most important thing. And that's what's going to really keep you going to keep pursuing what it is that you're building. When the why is big enough, the facts don't count. Oh, look, there's some geese over there. Hey, Jamie Smart, thank you for subscribing. Hello, thank you. Oh, we got some geese there. Are they calling their family? What's going on? Max, do you see them? Who's that? Who's that? What are they calling for? It's Canadian geese, guys. Canadian geese. Hey, Max, let's go. Wait. Hey, wait. Okay, let's go the other way. Don't worry. Let me go the other way. Hey. You gonna play now? Alright. This is what, if your first time seeing Max, this is what he does. This is what he loves to do with his leash. And run. Any of you guys play basketball? Any of you guys ballers? Alright, let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah. So remember your why, guys. Don't give up. That's really the main thing, the main message that I want to share with you today, even yesterday. You know, I was saying don't give up. You know, you have to know your why. And I think that's what separates the difference between, you know, people that are super successful and people that are, you know, that are not, is they just didn't quit. You know, they didn't give up on what it is that they're building. Max, are you walking me now? What do you see? Yeah, I see. What do you see? Where are we going? And his. Hey, leave that, Max, leave that. Come on. Let's go, guys. Let's go. So yeah, I want to know what is your guys' why? Like, why do you guys keep doing what you're doing? You know, what's your purpose for what it is that you're building? You know, whether it's school, career, business, you know, whatever it is that you're working on, what's your purpose? Like, why are you doing what you're doing? You know, because if it's just for the money, man, there's a million different ways to make money, and you'll eventually give up, or you won't be fulfilled once you get it. Oh, thank you, Ilo, for subscribing and liking. Thank you so much. You know, I was hearing again yesterday, what I was saying is that it's not about the money, really. You don't want it, because really, if you wanted something, you'd keep it, you know, you'd hold it and you'd cherish it. Really, once you get it, you're already planning what to do with it, right? So you gotta think about, what is the thing that you're seeking for actually gonna do for you? You know, why is it gonna give you free? Like, money will give you freedom, you know, maybe it'll give you a sense of security, or maybe there's something else that you want to do with it. Look at these trees. Hey, Thomas Wozniak, what's going on from Poland? Yo, Thomas Wozniak, what's going on? Hey, quick question: was Steve Wozniak Polish? I mean, is Steve Wozniak Polish? Time in Poland is 1816. Yes, right now it's 1:17 here. So, okay. So you got so Apple was really from the mind of somebody from Poland. That's awesome. And then I don't know where Steve Jobs is from, but that's awesome. What's going on? But yeah, I was just talking about, Thomas, if you're just tuning in, is you have to have a why big enough that you know that you're going to be committed to in order to keep going, so that when the times are tough and you feel like giving up, you keep going anyway, right? And that's why I've been documenting my journey for the last 238 days, is to continue to push myself to not give up on what I'm building. And you guys can see in my videos, if you go to my channel, you'll see all the videos that I posted, and then also all the lives that I've done in the last 40 days. I go live every single day. Canada, yes, we're in Canada. Hamilton, Ontario in Canada. And on March 25th, I'm going to be doing a live stream as well, where I'm going to be doing some magic and interviewing people. And then, yeah, one of these days I got to go out there business to business, like I've been saying that I would do. Super. Hey, yes. So thank you guys for tuning in again. Where's everybody else from? So we got Poland here, we got Canada, we got America, we got I know the other day we had Australia, but I think it's like too early in the morning. No, that's actually should be morning time there now. Australians, even the Philippines right now. Well, no, it'll be what 12? No, actually super late in the nighttime. Actually, it'll be super late right now. Actually, probably early in the morning. Favorite pizza crust. Sometimes they when you're going live, they suggest certain things you should ask. It's like one of the things they're saying is like, what's your favorite pizza crust style? That's funny. I love pizza. You know, that's one of my favorite foods. It's easy to eat, and you can make it in so many different ways. I used to think it had all the food groups in there, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, this is healthy. I mean, you can eat healthy pizza, but anybody else here? Yo, that's crazy. I was just looking at the gas prices here. $1.73 per liter. I think it's like I heard it's because of the war that's going on in Iran. Who knows, right? Where is everybody else here tuning in from? And if you're a founder watching this again, would love to know more about what you're building, your business. Look at that tree, holy. Yeah, and after I upload this video, feel free to comment and share your business. So would love to support you. And I also have a community that you guys can join. It's a community of founders who don't quit. You know, we support each other, one another, to stay in the game long enough so that, you know, we get traction and, you know, we get what we need to succeed, right? So shout out to everybody that made it here today, showing up on a Sunday. I don't know what time it is where you are at, but for me it's 1 p.m. I'm gonna end the stream soon, but I will go live again tomorrow. I go live every single day. It is a bit noisy here. As you can see, I'm on a main road now. But yeah, I'll give a shout out to everybody here before I get home. Shout out to Thomas Wozniak. Shout out to E. Lewell, Jamie Smart, Chris Carina, Rambo Pro, Victor Spieler. Right. Shout out to all you guys that chatted today. And anybody else want a shout out, just say hello and I'll give you a shout out before I get back in. And I'll be on again tomorrow, probably in the morning this time, probably around my time, like between 8 and 9 a.m. around that time, Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And again, if you're a founder who wants a community that's mission driven, that's going to support you to fulfill your journey, go to see the link in the description. It's called dayNumber. Max, you want to say anything? Yeah? Yep. Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow.